So the next thing that happened on Hell in a Cell, it was the main event. It was Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins, one-on-one inside Hell in a Cell. So yeah, the main event was the Hell in a Cell match. This is the one and only Hell in a Cell match that you think about it on this whole card. Like, that's crazy. Because usually they throw like about 2 or 3 of them on like each Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. So yeah, but you know what? It's good because all those other feuds that was going into Hell in a Cell didn't need a Hell in a Cell match at all. So in this one, it needed it pretty much. Even though I'll go ahead and get to what I gotta talk about. Now this main event, yeah, go check it out. Really good match. Let's talk about Seth Rollins' ring gear. Seth Rollins' ring gear coming into this match. Man, this man was wearing the polka dots. The disrespect that Seth Rollins was bringing to Cody Rhodes, just so disrespectful, wearing the polka dots, for what Dusty Rhodes has. So yeah, Seth Rollins wearing the polka dots going into this match. Very disrespectful. And now, since we got done talking about Seth Rollins' attire, let's go ahead and talk about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, if you guys haven't heard, he got a pec injury, and man, that shit looks horrible. I'm not even going to lie. Like, it looks very bad. I gotta give Cody Rhodes props for performing tonight, and even in the Hell in a Cell match. Like, a regular match is one thing, but a Hell in a Cell match where you can use all those weapons and stuff, crazy, very crazy. Apparently, he had this injury. I think it was probably yesterday. He says he got this injury either yesterday or Friday. One of those 2 days. Like, apparently he was weight training and stuff, and he torn or whatever happened to his pec. I don't know what type of torn it is, but he injured his pec, and it's very bad. It's like all purplish and stuff, so yeah, it's very bruised and all that. But yeah, he went into this match. Going into it, it was very insane. Let's go ahead and talk about this match because it's going to be a very long video, I can already tell. So, Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes inside Hell in a Cell. Very good match, like I said. If you have yet, go check it out. At one point, we've seen Rollins actually going after the pec a lot of times in this match. Like, he kept on going at it multiple times. Cody Rhodes, you can hear him screaming and stuff during this match. At one point, we see Seth Rollins bringing the table, jumping off with the frog splash off the top turnbuckle, but Rhodes moved out the way and Rollins went crashing through it. He started bleeding from the arm because of going through the table and shit. So I guess he cut up his arm and started bleeding. And then at one point he actually brings in another table, puts it in the corner, power bombs Cody Rhodes through it and shit. They use kendo sticks and stuff in this match. At one point, Cody actually went and actually, before I get to that, Seth Rollins actually got out of the ring and grabbed a weight belt with polka dots on it, and he started whipping Cody with it and all that. And then Cody Rhodes started fighting back a little bit, and then Cody got out of the ring. Got bull rope actually, for his dad and shit, and he wrapped it around his wrist, and then he told Seth to wrap the other end on his wrist. Seth actually goes for it. And then Cody starts whipping him with the bull rope and shit. And then at one point, Rhodes actually hit the crossroads onto Seth. Seth barely kicking out too. And then at one point, Seth was going to win this match where he hit the curb stomp on Cody. And Cody barely kicking out too as well. But then we get to almost to the end of the match where Seth was trying to hit the pedigree onto Cody, but Cody reversed and hit the pedigree onto Seth, pins him 1, 2, Seth barely kicking out at 2. They get the sledgehammer inside the ring, and then at the ending, we seen Seth Rollins hit a crossroads on the Cody Rhodes, but then Cody Rhodes, when Seth Rollins rolls through, about to hit a second crossroads on the road on the Cody reverses it and hits a crossroads of his own onto Seth, and couldn't get the pin and stuff. But then at the very ending, after Seth done brought in the sledgehammer, Cody Rhodes hits a crossroads once, and then he hits another one onto Seth, and then it looks like he's about to hit the third one onto Seth, but instead he lets Seth go, and then he goes and grabs the sledgehammer and hits Seth Rollins in the face with the sledgehammer and then pins him for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Cody Rhodes defeated Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell. That's what happened. It was a really good match. If you have yet, go check it out. Like I said, gotta give Cody Rhodes props and gotta give him some respect for going into this match with that type of injury. Like, it was very bad, and he still had like a very good match. And man, if this didn't get you to love Cody Rhodes, it better, because freaking he went to this match with some injuries and pretty much probably came out beaten up way worse. So yeah, hopefully the injury did not got worse or anything, and hopefully he's actually be okay. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, very good match, and this got to make Cody Rhodes like the ultimate babyface at this point, because man, like, going in with the injury and still coming out as a winner and stuff, like, damn, like, this guy's to give Cody Rhodes like the ultimate babyface of all time, like, at this point. But yeah, looks like the feud is probably over now between Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Hopefully they go separate ways now. This trilogy that they've been having has been very great. Like, the feud has been amazing. Great feud. Cody Rhodes won all 3 matches against Rollins, but shit, every time when Seth Rollins gets in the feud with somebody like Edge and Cody Rhodes and all that, all the feuds has been freaking fantastic. Seth Rollins gets to win the title soon. And same for Cody Rhodes. But yeah, in my predictions, I said Seth Rollins was going to win this match and stuff, but that actually was wrong. So yeah, I was 6-1. Still got 6 of the matches right, but the last one I couldn't get right. But yeah, like I said, it sucks that the feud gets to come to an end, probably. We'll know. We'll see until tomorrow night on Raw, so yeah. But so far, well, it looks like this feud is possibly ended now. Great way to end off the feud. Hopefully the injury with Cody Rhodes is not that bad. Hopefully it ain't like too serious, like he won't be out for months. So yeah, hopefully he'll be okay. Seth Rollins done very great as well. But yeah, the main event was excellent. It was very good. For the main event, well, it was a very good match. But with Cody Rhodes and stuff as a babyface, I gotta give it 4.5 stars. That's what I'll give it. I'll give this match 4.5 stars. It have you in your feelings and all that, feeling bad for Cody and all that. So yeah, 4.5 stars. That's why I'll give this match. Probably match of the night, either the main event or the triple threat match. The triple threat match from earlier with Bianca and them, very fantastic. Theory versus Mustafa Ali was pretty good. Corbin and Matt Catmull, I kind of predicted what was going to be the outcome of that match, but it was still okay. Kevin Owens versus Ezekiel, it was actually better than what I thought it was. So yeah, it was way better than what I thought it was going to be. So yeah, it was pretty good. The 6-person tag team match with Judgment Day and all them was pretty good as well. And the handicap match with Bobby Lashley and all them was pretty okay as well. So yeah, it was a pretty good pay-per-view. If you have it, and check out the whole pay-per-view. It was pretty good. Not even going to lie. But like I said, match of the night, I don't know. Pretty damn good. The main event, the Hell in a Cell match, and the triple threat match from earlier. I would say both of them was equal to being match of the night, literally, because it was both damn good. But yeah, like I said, great matches for tonight's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. For tonight's Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, I'll get the whole pay-per-view itself out of 10 stars. I'll give this whole pay-per-view 9 out of 10. So yeah, I'll give it 9 stars. That's why I'll give the pay-per-view. Very good pay-per-view. If you have it, go check it out. But if you don't want to watch the whole pay-per-view, I have to recommend the main event, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins inside Hell in a Cell, and the triple threat match from earlier with Bianca, Becky, and Asuka. So yeah, go check out both of those matches if you don't want to check out the whole pay-per-view. But yeah, very great pay-per-view. Wish there was more SmackDown matches, because there was only one SmackDown match. But other than that, very good pay-per-view. But yeah, that's all I got to say. That has been my WWE Hell in a Cell 2022 reviews. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Videos, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and I'll be down there in the description box. And yeah, I'll see you guys later for tomorrow night's Monday Night Raw reviews. See you guys later. Until then.